Do I look good for the camera?
Welcome to another interesting week of Bonus Round. I'm your host yet again. I know, yet again. It's a lightsaber on my shirt. Tom Clancy's The Division. It's an awesome open world RPG, third-person shooter game that everybody needs to try out. So if you were fortunate enough to be in the beta, which you had 2 rounds to get into it, they had both the closed and open beta, and I was able to get into the closed beta, which was actually released with the season pass. That was about $100, but it was definitely worth it with this game. Tom Clancy's The Division. A smallpox pandemic has broken out across the entire US, and you are lucky enough to play one of the agents that has been in a sleeper cell, also known as the Strategic Homeland Division, which is actually where the game comes from, The Division. And with that, you get to be the one to save New York City, which is infested now with the virus, gang members, rioters, people who are trying to fend for their lives. You get to team up with other fellow agents, if you're lucky, because if you're not, you're gonna enter one of the zones in the game called the Dark Zone, which is a PvP zone where you're probably gonna get shredded if you don't have the right people to play with. And one of our favorite parts of the show, it is time for Zack's top tips to have a tasty, fun, tubular time. Totally. Tip number 1, you're gonna want to enter the zone with a group. Because if you don't, my God, someone's gonna come up on you and just kill you. So find a group. Find a group. Add me, find a group, add me. Tip number 2. You're gonna want to find an awesome weapon. And you're gonna hate yourself probably for a while trying to find that awesome weapon because everybody's gonna be trying to steal that from you. There is so many different kinds of weapons, I'm gonna have to take a second and read them to you. 586 Magnum, ACR, ACRE, AK-47, Assault Rifle, C4. We have Colt M199111.
Light Machine Gun, M870.
There's a lot.
Once you do find your weapon, put it in that nice little helicopter case and fly it on out of there to get it decontaminated because you're gonna want that right in your inventory. You're gonna want it. Tip number 3! Fast cash in the Dark Zone. 5 kills equals big money once you go rogue. But be aware that each person that you kill is worth incrementally 1 more minute on your rogue timer. And also more cash per minute. Once you reach 5 marks, every single person on that PvP map is gonna know exactly where you are and gonna try to ruin your bounty. But there's definitely risk to the reward, because if you die, you're gonna lose more money than you would have gained. But if you live, you're gonna end up making more cash than you could have any other way in the PvP zone. So that is my tip to you on how to make the biggest cash you can in the PvP zone. That was Zack's top tip to have a totally tasty, tubular, fun time in the totally dark zone. And thank you for checking out Bonus Round. If you missed last week's episode, make sure to check it out right here. And don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you sub to the chancel. I'll see you all next week. Don't forget to subscribe.